I would just say, if you want to do this, if you think it's something you want to do, reach out and at least get that conversation started. My conversation with HealthLinx probably started 5 years before I ever did it. Well, I'm Felicia Adams. I've been a nurse for almost 32 years. It's been a little bit. Started with an associate's, then I obtained a bachelor's, and then I obtained a master's. I also got my certification in labor and delivery OB, and then I got my NEBC with the ANCC. And my progression was always, if I was going to take leadership roles, I wanted to have the best, credentials and education to support that. And once I became a CNO, I thought, well, I really need to get my doctorate. So I did my doctorate. Great thing about interim roles, the good, the bad, and the ugly before you show up. I sought out HealthLinx because of how I had worked with them before. The process is easy. They don't ever put you in a situation that you're not prepared for. So I'll have a leader from HealthLinx call me, interview me. They make sure that I'm they already know the client. And so they make sure that I'm the right fit for the client. And then I interview with the client. And so the client's already been kind of built up of who I am. HealthLinx leader has let me know about the organization, what their needs are. And then that interview just goes really well because we already kind of know a little bit about each other. Not that there aren't surprises, but you pretty much know where you're going to work the hardest at prior to starting. And I really like that. I like to problem solve. I like to be able to make a difference. I always say I want to leave a place better than when I came. And so that's really what I strive to do. These are 4 to 9 months, maybe a little longer if you're lucky. And sometimes you don't see the fruition of everything that you've done. And so you have to be okay with leaving that and letting it go. I will tell you, though, some of the most rewarding stuff is when I get those little messages from prior organizations about, hey, guess what? You were right. Or, hey, guess what? We just had joint commission and they asked every question you said they would, and we passed with flying colors. That's very rewarding because you do know you made a difference. I probably won't go back. I can't imagine being that, the same job all the time. It's really fun and exciting to get to come in, make a difference, and leave. And you leave with your heart. The great thing also that HealthLinx helps the leaders that hire you of the hospital. Like I get to hand off to the new incoming director or the incoming administrator, whoever it is. They usually provide that time to where I get to spend a lot of time with the new person so that I'm just not walking out the door with, oh, good luck, I hope you figure it all out. So I just think HealthLinx is fantastic, and I hope to have a long relationship with HealthLinx.